So, I don't have any sloths, but I do have a replacement for a sloth, which is obviously a kitten. Your replacement for a sloth, Sanders. We're back here again, the green screen. It won't always be green screens. The coming episodes are going to be a bit more experimental, like the nanners versus random crap in my house. But for now, since I have a guest, we're gonna go back to the green screen. Do that. But I'm gonna, oh no. I destroyed it. I destroyed the illusion. Probably anytime I have a guest, I'm going to be using the green screen. Sloths are one of the cutest animals on Earth. I mean, just look at this. How can you choose a moon over this face?
Well, I think that the moon is more important than sloths. The moon has a huge influence on the Earth. For example, its gravitational pull causes high and low tides. What about sloths? Sloths don't do anything for us, except for sit around, looking cute.
Sloths might not make waves in the ocean, but they definitely make waves on the internet. There are a boatload of videos and photos of sloths that go viral. Obviously, who could forget Kristen Bell's sloth meltdown on Ellen show? She was so happy that she had an emotional breakdown because she was going to see a sloth. When has the moon caused an emotional breakdown? Except for Avatar. We can count Avatar. When has the moon made it into a viral video? And the sun also causes tides, so you don't even need the moon. The only difference would be that tides would be lower. Why are tides important anyway?
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure that there must be some reason why tides are important. Either way, the moon does way more than cause the tides to be higher. It gives us a source of light at nighttime, and because of the way that the moon changes phases, people used to use it to keep track of the days. Also, the moon slows the Earth's rotation, so without the moon, the Earth would be rotating faster, and days would be much shorter. And without the moon's gravity, the Earth would wobble back and forth on its axis a lot more, causing more extreme temperature differences between the seasons every year. I think that summers are already hot enough and winters are already cold enough for most of us.
All those things are very interesting. You can't eat the moon as a pet! Sloths, on the other hand, make great pets. And not just because they're so adorable. Because they don't move around very much and digest food very slowly, they don't need to eat very much. And they only poop once a week. There's no need to take them for walks or clean up messes. Out in the wild, they just hang out in trees all the time and only leave once a week to do their business.
Well, sloths are pretty slow and lazy. That's probably why they were named after one of the 7 deadly sins.
It may be one of the 7 deadly sins, but mooning isn't very nice either. And sloths might be lazy and slow, but their cuteness definitely makes up for that.
Okay. Sloths are really cute, but if you look at the moon a certain way, it sort of looks like it has a cute round face. You know, it kind of looks like a sloth face.
I think you're making a bit of a stretch there.
It definitely looks more like a sloth face than a human face. Anyway, the moon might not be considered cute, but it definitely creates a beautiful scenery at nighttime and has inspired many different photographers, artists, poets, and songwriters. Just this past week, many people were observing the moon because there was a lunar eclipse. The sun, the earth, and the moon were all lined up, with the earth in between the sun and the moon, so the earth was blocking the sunlight from the moon. But some sunlight was passing through the Earth's atmosphere and hitting the moon, making it look red, and that's why a lunar eclipse is also known as a blood moon. But that night, it wasn't just any lunar eclipse. It was a super moon eclipse, which means that 3 different things were happening at the same time. The moon was the closest it gets to the Earth in its orbit, so it looked larger than normal. It was a full moon, and it was a lunar eclipse. That was the first time that all 3 of these things happened at the same time in 33 years. All of the hype that night is a reminder of how awe-inspiring the moon is for humans. As our closest neighbor in space, the moon inspires not only many different types of artists, but also many scientists and engineers. Sending people to the moon is considered one of the most important things in human history. Maybe someday, people will be living on the moon.
Okay, well how about a sloth colony on the moon?
Sounds good to me.